Welcome to the UC Berkeley Emeriti Academy, where we support retired faculty's continued research, teaching, and service. In this short video, you will learn more about who we are, what we do, and how you can participate.
The Academy is just such a wonderful way to promote engagement of Emeriti with one another and with active faculty and with our students.
The one real advantage of the Academy is it brings together Emeriti from a whole variety of disciplines, many of whom never had the opportunity to meet each other when they were working on campus. But when these faculty get together, magic happens. They start to come up with all kinds of ways that they could do something positive for the campus.
Once we work out together what we might want to do, the Academy, through its staff, helps arrange so that we can accomplish, whether it's a panel discussion, a class, or whatever, that they can work together.
An awesome experience. Lack of hassle.
Rejuvenating.
A big help.
It's encompassing and integrated.
The Academy community is my new home.
Sam and I have known each other for a few years, going back to when we were undergraduates at UC Berkeley. And we thought we'd take an opportunity to teach together. Frankly, all we had to do was come up with the idea and tell the Academy what day we wanted to do it and what time we wanted to do it. And then we showed up for class. Having somebody who is completely out of the field of medicine and public health to be one of the co-instructors added so much, not just to the students' learning, but for my learning as well.
There's a lot of anxiety about retiring, and the idea that they can come back and be involved is really important.
I was a member of the initial Academy board and was involved in the planning for the first town hall event. At that event, colleagues were invited to pitch ideas. One idea that was pitched by Michael Austin from Social Welfare was to create a video archive on how faculty chose their college majors. 5 minutes after that town hall ended, I wrote an email to Michael and said I was really interested in the project. And we connected very quickly and became co-leaders of a project almost 2 years later now. That's called Choosing My Major.
I first heard about the Academy through an email that invited me to go to an Academy discussion meeting. It was going to be in very early 2021, where we could find out about the Academy and its activities. And this was going to be on Zoom. So I was very curious and was interested. I joined the Zoom and they put us into these rooms. I chose to go to that room because it had in its description about digital storytelling, and I was very interested in digital storytelling. I always have been, and so I went into that room, and that's how it started.
We thought, it's a really interesting question that we're pursuing about choosing the major. And maybe it might be good to have some student input. 2 members of our team, we did a focus group with some freshmen. We thought, it's really valuable for us to pursue including a student component to the project. Ruth and I worked on preparing a URAP proposal.
We started in the middle of the pandemic. It was very important to be working with hands-on activities with other people at that time. This was, for me, perfect.
It's been a dynamic and supportive learning experience for me, especially now after being retired and, starting a new career. I also consider it a journey of self-discovery.
We first met through the Academy.
I was talking about the healthcare policy and particularly the freshman sophomore seminar, and Phil, asked if he could sit in. Well, Phil did more than sit in. It was clear right away that he added a lot, and it was great for me. We decided the following year that we would offer it as co-teachers.
It's built in from a casual conversation that we would never have had if we weren't associated with the Academy.
It was the election time, and healthcare was front and center. So Phil and I talked about a URAP project, actually a voter's guide.
We had 2 students working with us who were really interested the end result, and I want to emphasize this, was really aided by the Academy staff putting it on in PDF, putting it with illustrations, giving us feedback.
What the Academy has done is it's provided a venue for collaboration, for new experiences, and for friendship. And, you know, what more can you ask for?
Now that you've heard about the Academy, its origin, what it's done in 2 years of functioning, I encourage all Emeriti to join the Academy. It's free, no cost to you. It'll give you an opportunity to engage with other Emeriti, to continue to be engaged in the university's activities, whether it's teaching, research, discussions, or whatever. And it's a very, very easy thing to do. There's really no commitment aside from whatever you want to commit.